Batman Dying is Easy is the latest Batman fan film from Bat in the Sun Productions. They're the guys who famously made Batman City of Scars and Patient J. This is their long-awaited return to standalone Batman fan films, and man, do they deliver. In Batman Dying is Easy, Batman visits Arkham Asylum and pays a visit to the Joker, who is dying. The short is 25 minutes, so to say much else would give too much away. But let me tell you, if you are a Batman fan, this short is worth your time. Even if you're not a big fan of fan films, Batman Dying is Easy is really a fan film by legal definition only, because the production on this short is phenomenal. You know what else would be phenomenal is if you would subscribe to my channel and like this video, share your thoughts about the short in the comments. For this fan film, Bat in the Sun raised more than $75,000 via Indiegogo. Of course, the team at Bat in the Sun, they're professionals. They've also worked on the famous superhero beatdown fan films on YouTube, which pitted pop culture icons against each other. So they knew how to take that $75,000 budget and stretch those dollars out for this new short. The production value for Batman Dying is Easy is exceptional. Some shots are obviously CGI, like the Batmobile, which by the way looks great. I love the design. But the CGI, even when it doesn't look real, it looks good, if you get what I'm saying. It's pretty darn good CGI, especially for a fan film, and better than some of the visual effects in those CW shows. I think the only CGI that bothered me a little, slightly, was the red and blue lights that were supposed to be coming from police cars off camera. The lights were added digitally, and it was a little distracting when I imagine they could have used actual red and blue lights, but that's a small note on an otherwise highly impressive short. This feels like a Batman comic book brought to life. The cinematography is impressive. There are shots at Arkham that look every bit as good as Wally Pfister's Oscar-nominated cinematography for Batman Begins. As for the performances, Kevin Porter is still one of my favorite actors to play Batman. He also played Batman in Patient J and the episode of Superhero Beatdown where Batman took on Darth Vader. Definitely something to check out if you're a Batman fan. But I would put Porter's performance right up there with some of the A-listers who donned the cape and cowl. I do think sometimes they have Batman talk a little too much. He says a little too much in his confrontation with Joker. But his voice and physical presence, fantastic. And the Batsuit by Riz, I believe it's pronounced Riz FX, perfection. Especially the sculpting on the cowl, it looks fantastic. Again, Porter here is probably one of my all-time favorite Batmen. Aaron Schoenke, who wrote and co-directed Dying is Easy, he plays Joker. This is the one performance I'm a little unsure about. He's not bad, and he definitely looks the part. He nails the Joker's facial expressions, but whereas Nicholson, Ledger, and Phoenix made playing Joker look almost effortless, Schoenke is trying hard and it shows. He's very dramatic with his hands, the way he's always doing these hand motions. It's cool to an extent, maybe down just a notch. He's over the top and campy. He's kind of in between Jared Leto in Suicide Squad, thank goodness, and Jared Leto in Justice League, Zack Snyder's Justice League. But look, I know it's unfair to compare his performance here to those of Oscar winners. Of all the Jokers I've seen in fan films, Schoenke's interpretation is upper tier. Dying is Easy fills its supporting cast with familiar faces. Michael Madsen plays Bullock. Yep, that Michael Madsen. They impressively got Quentin Tarantino regular Michael Madsen to play this role. Sometimes Madsen is great here. You think he could play Bullock in I don't want, this is a professional film, but you know what I mean. Warner Brothers, an actual Warner Brothers production. You think, yeah, he could maybe play that role in one of those. But then sometimes Madsen says his lines like he's trying to remember them. I don't know quite what the deal is with him talking like this sometimes. But then other times, there's a certain flow to it where you're like, well, he's doing really good now compared to 2 minutes ago. But hey, look, not to discount the performance, it is insanely cool that they got Michael Madsen for this fan film. At Arkham, we see Hugo Strange. I was going to make a joke about the actor looking like Chris Daughtry, but what do you know, it turns out it actually was Chris Daughtry. He does a good job. Other familiar faces include Doug Jones as Riddler, the creepiest Riddler you've ever seen, and Casper Van Dien as Commissioner Gordon. But what about the story for Batman Dying is Easy? Is the screenplay any good? Well, I'm happy to enthusiastically say yes. And that's about all I can say, or will say. because I don't want to spoil anything. I will add, part of what makes this short so fun is the cameos from other villains, including one in the credits. Be sure to watch the end credits for a neat little cameo. Batman Dying is Easy is an exceptional fan film. Is it the best? Well, that's hard to say, and it's been so long since I watched Batman City of Scars and Patient J and Batman vs. Darth Vader, I'm not even sure if it's Bat in the Sun's best. But Batman Dying is Easy is an amazing achievement. With incredible cinematography and a captivating story, I give it an enthusiastic 3 out of 4 stars. Have you seen Batman Dying is Easy? It's free on YouTube, you can watch it right now. What'd you think of it? Let me know in the comments below. What are some of your favorite fan films? It seems like Batman gets most of the good ones, but maybe you know of some hidden gems on YouTube. Maybe you made one. Let me know. As always, thanks for watching. I've been Josh with Movies Please. See you next time.